Larry Benet, president and co-founder of SANG, the Speaker and Authors Networking Group, and I'd like to invite you to attend SANG 4, June 21st to the 23rd in Los Angeles, California. Now, if you're watching this, you might be saying to yourself, Larry, I'm extremely busy. I'm speaking, I'm doing amazing deals, I'm trying to grow my business. Why should I take time out of my schedule and away from my family to attend this conference? It's a really good question, and it's one I want to answer with a question of my own. When was the last time you were at a conference or an event, looked around, and realized that every single person there was an A player, was actually someone you knew or had heard of, looked up to, could learn from, and would actually consider one of your peers? Not your customers, not your students, not folks who came to see you speak or wanted to learn from you or take from you, not even your family or friends, but your peers. Men and women who actually dream as big as you and even possibly bigger, who truly push you to do more with your life and with your business to accomplish more and have an even bigger impact, who understand the joys as well as the struggles of working at the top of your industry, who know what it's like to accomplish everything you ever thought you wanted in your life and still want more, who you could sit down with in a 15-minute conversation and figure out a deal that will add a zero or possibly several zeros to your bottom line. Now, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what your answer is to that question. You might realize you don't even have an answer, but I do know what Mark Victor Hansen's answer is. I know what Robert Allen's answer is, and I know what Jack Canfield's answer is. John Asseroff, Keith Ferrazzi, Les Brown, Brian Tracy, Chet Holmes, Bill Bartman, Vision Lakiani, Joe Sugarman, Mary Ellen Tribby, Ellie Drake, Maury Smith, Stephen Pierce, Ron LeGrand, Darren Hardy, Mike Koenig. I could go on with other big names. Ask any of these players and they'll tell you the same thing. It was SANG 3 back in October 2009, and that's my answer to you. Even though you're one of the best of the best, you should clear your schedule and make sure you attend SANG 4, because SANG is an exclusive, invitation-only gathering of the very best and brightest speaker, author, info publishers, marketers, and entrepreneurs in the world. And because when you attend, you're going to forge new relationships that can put thousands and hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in your pocket. You're going to hear ideas that can transform your business, and you're going to have conversations and experiences that fundamentally impact your life. Don't believe me? Check out a few of these testimonials from past SANG attendees.
What happens in SANG is, first of all, you realize how little you know and how much there is to know. And then you become hungry for new information.
You learn by the second. I mean, every second is just a huge breakthrough and a huge learning experience.
The success orientation of these people, the habits of success, that is so second nature to the people who come or are attracted to SANG is extraordinary.
What I've learned from SANG is the value of quality relationships, of people that will challenge you, that will make you stretch, that hold you to a higher standard.
What you take away from here is relationships that you never would have had without it. In fact, many of us take away multi-million-dollar relationships.
I've never been in a situation where everybody you walk up to, you recognize their name. You may have never met them, but you recognize their name.
It is the ultimate networking and growth experience.
When I come to SANG, I learn probably more than I can implement. I think the first SANG I went to, I took about 150 pages of notes.
You have people that have come out the other side. They have the 7, the 8, maybe some 9 figures in the room behind their names, and they're still taking notes.
Nobody gets up on stage and pitches anything. They get up on stage and share the innermost secrets of their business to help the entire SANG community.
You can't help but get something when you come into an environment with this many brilliant people.
There's only one way you can fail at this event. Hide in your room. Lock the door. Don't turn on your phone. Don't put a card in the side of your laptop. Just hide in the darkness. I still don't think you can fail, because when you come out in the hallway, there are deals going down.
That to me is the essence of SANG. That's what drives me to come back again and again and again, and I will be at SANG every time, wherever it's held.
Now, whatever you need or want, you can get at SANG. If you need a referral to a top book agent, access to a Hollywood agent to pitch your reality TV idea, someone who can help open doors to help you get on more and larger stages, someone who can help you do a large-scale product launch, or a contact just to a world-class copywriter or amazing web designer, or a contact to make your next book a bestseller, you can find it at SANG. At SANG 4, some of the amazing people you hear from include Tony Hsieh, CEO of Zappos, He'll have a candid conversation on how he built a billion-dollar company and built one of the happiest cultures of any company in the world. Jeff Hazlett, CMO of Kodak, he'll talk about how he led one of the most successful turnarounds in American business history and how you can borrow the same strategies to get the momentum and profitability that you need. Harvey Mackay, whose books like Swim with the Sharks Without Getting Eaten Alive have sold over 10 million copies, he's going to share how to outsell, outmanage, outmotivate, and outnegotiate your competition. Preston Ely, here's a guy who pulled in $3.7 million in collected revenue in just 5 days and $2 million more via coaching 30 days after his most recent product launch, and he's going to share the inside secrets on how he did it and how you could do it too. You'll hear from Chip Conley, author of the New York Times bestselling book Peak, CEO of America's second largest boutique hotel chain. Mark Ostrowski, he sold the domain business.com for a world record $7.5 million, and this year his online businesses will do $100 million. His employees do over $1 million per person, and he will share the latest internet and technologies that he uses to build his business. Chester Elton, New York Times bestselling author of The Carrot Principles, will share how to build a speaker brand that matters to book buyers and speaker bureaus, as well as keys to creating a movement. There are many other experts that will reveal what's working, what's not, and what's next. The real nuts and bolts training that will open your eyes to a whole new profit channel for your business. iPhones, iPads, Blackberries, everything's going mobile. Our Mobile Marketing Masters panel is going to show you exactly what mobile marketing is and how to get massive conversion rates with mobile marketing. Plus, for the first time ever, we'll have an all-women specific panel on how to better sell and communicate to your women buyers and employees. You know, past saying events, we've had tons of surprise visits from celebrities and entertainers like American Idol judge Paula Abdul to members of the LA Lakers. And that saying, you just never know what surprises. But what I do know is that there will only be a select group of people that will get the chance to find out. Attendance at Saying 4 is strictly limited and by invite only. The culture at Saying is we have invited those that are givers to attend. No takers allowed. Everyone who attends is chosen because they can add value to others in the room. This is an A-list only event, but you can attend. You must secure your seat now. The last several sayings have sold out early, so please reserve your seat now by clicking the registration button below, and I look forward to seeing you in LA on June 21st to the 23rd.